Well, it is now my great pleasure to introduce the star of tonight. She is the young comedienne of our show, originally from New Orleans. She's lovely, she's bright, and she is very funny. Please give a warm welcome to Ellen DeGeneres.
Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling in shape. There you go. You have to stay in shape, though, don't you? Oh, yeah, you do. You have to. Yeah, you do. Yeah, yeah. You know, my grandmother started walking 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 93 today, and we don't know where the hell she is. She's a... So you got to stay in shape. You really do. Yeah, it's important. And, you know, it keeps you busy, too. It's a good hobby. And you got to have a hobby. I know I do, because my boyfriend broke up with me back in 72, I guess it was. And, well, you never forget that. You never do. I'll never forget what he told me when he broke up with me. He said, "Hey, Dunky." That's what he called me, Dunky, because he couldn't pronounce Ellen. He said, listen, I'm going, I'm leaving, I can't take this. I said, fine, boo-boo cakes. That's what I called him, boo-boo cakes, because that was his name, actually. That's, Boo-Boo Cakes Jones. I hated that name. You always notice things after you break up with them or they break up with them. All these things you hated about them, things you don't even know why you were with them in the first place. Right? The women are laughing and men are saying, no. We're picky. I don't know. He used to always wear a dickie. Do you remember these things, dickies? Yeah. Always. Not even with a shirt. In the summer, he'd wear shorts and the dickie. Just a goon, you know. Puka shells around the dickie. Yeah. He didn't know. You always know when the relationship's over, too, don't you? Just little things just start grating on your nerves. Just little... It's not even a bad habit, but it just finally, just one day you snap. You just... Would you please stop that? That breathing in and out. It's so repetitious. Yeah. It's over then. Yeah. You ever break up with someone and then the next day you tell all your friends all the horrible habits that they used to do, and then you get back together with them the next day? Yeah. Now, your friends think you're an idiot because you're back together with this guy that likes to dress in your mother's underwear and be called Sapphire, you know. And you're stuck with him the rest of your life because your friends have left you. Yeah. I worry because, you know, it's been a while since I've been with anybody, and I thought maybe I, forgot how to do it. And a friend of mine said, listen, Ellen, having sex is kind of like riding a bicycle, you know what I mean? And I know it's been a while, but I don't ever remember pedaling. I don't, once, but I was really, really drunk, you know. I don't, Yeah. Sex is a strange thing, isn't it? It's a crazy thing. We probably have the most normal mating habit, though. You know what the black widow does? Immediately afterwards, she kills him and eats him. Which, you know, when you think about this, isn't that bad of an idea. Because we all make mistakes, you know. You just don't want that evidence walking around. I slept with her. The golden eagle is the most incredible because, do you know what the golden eagle does? You do. What does it do? In the air, 80 miles an hour. This is what they do. The male and the female both go 3 to 4 miles high, start going 80 miles an hour and connect. And then they start dropping, and they don't stop dropping until the act is completed, so it's not uncommon that they both fall all the way to the ground, hit the ground, and both of them die. That's how committed they are to it. No, I thought to myself, boy, don't we feel like wimps for answering the phone. You know. I'm thinking, you know, if I were one of these two birds, you're getting close to the ground, I'd seriously consider faking it. You know? Yeah. You're out of there. There are other nights. You know, it's good. It's great. You know, people come up to me after the show and talk to me and ask me questions, and it's great. They always come up and say, first of all, Ellen, you're incredible. But second of all, second of all, is your life as a performer, is it that much different than ours, the little people, the nobodies, the scum? And I'll tell you, I don't think it is. I think we're all the same. I think we all enjoy doing the same things. For instance, do you do this when you're in a grocery store? You're in line, you're checking out your stuff, and you look to the person next to you. You start trying to figure out what they had to come in for and what they're just kind of picking up. You do, especially if it's just a few items. If it's like whipped cream, douche, and a lawn chair. You kind of like... You think it's a lawn chair, but you really don't know. You just... Me too. Me too. Do you do this? You do this. Everybody does this. You're at home alone. You put on an album, one that you know all the words to. Take a hairbrush or deodorant can or something. You stand in front of the mirror. You pretend like you're a rock star. And when the album's over, you pretend like the concert's over and people are screaming and cheering for more. You say, "Thank you very much. Good night." And then you run out of the living room, down the hall into the bedroom. You pretend like that's the dressing room. You get there and you have a wine and cheese and fruit tray and champagne and Coke and acid all sit down. And you're smoking and you're drinking and you're eating and you pretend like you're getting interviewed by the Rolling Stone magazine. You just completely trash your room. Don't you? Don't you? Yeah, me too. Yeah. Thank you very much. I had fun.